What's going on, guys? Today we're going to do one last crafting session. As you can see, I'm on a different character because I'm here in standard and I'm going to be crafting Vaal axes. The original craft that kind of got me into this, and here we go, going to go out with a bang. So 576 resonators. This is the original combo, so that is jagged, prismatic, and corroded. Going to go ahead, toss them all into this Vaal axe here. We got a few days of downtime between now and Betrayal, so I thought I might as well go ahead, give it one good final try. Hopefully we can hit some pretty nice axes. I'm going to be crafting on 30 quality Vaal axes because it can give me the highest potential DPS, up to 1049 DPS, as I've stated in my previous videos. Going to go ahead and get into it. I'll cut to some of the hopefully better hits, and yeah, let's just see what we get. AoE and an Intimidate, that's a delve-only suffix, Intimidate. Would be pretty sweet if you hit that, although the likelihood of you hitting Intimidate and GG prefixes is very, very low. But man, it'd be sweet. 145% with no flat fizz. T8 hybrid though. That is not gonna work for us. No T8 hybrids, please. Good strength on that last axe there. Endurance charge on kill is unfortunately a prefix. It would be quite good, but it takes up a prefix, so anything that takes up a prefix is wasted because we need those fizz damage rolls. Those are super important. Let's take a look here. Bad, flat fizz, intimidate. Oh, here we go. 194, 13 to 26. This one was close. So merciless with honed, tier 6 flat, and journeyman's. I mean, it's standard. We've got currency to play with. Let's annul it and see what we can do. Get rid of the flat. Ooh, we got rid of the hybrid. Get rid of the flat. Ooh, we got rid of the merciless. Well, that ended swiftly. Oh well, worth a try. 107. Attack speed if you've killed recently. That's not a local mod. I don't know if people know this. The attack speed if you've killed recently is global, so it's not local on the weapon. It's still quite good. It's just, it's better to hit the regular flat attack speed. Up to 27% would be preferable. T2 endurance charge on melee stun, which gives you more damage per endurance charge. That's pretty solid. But burnished tier 8 flat fizz. I'm not going to try to annul. It's just not good enough even if I did hit off that flat fizz, unfortunately. 154, 31 to 53. Oh, but it has a hybrid. No! I was getting ready to slam this, but it's actually Bloodthirsty and Journeyman's tier 7 hybrid, super low hybrid. Let's see what kind of DPS it's sitting at. 581 with Intimidate. Hey, that's pretty good. And an open suffix for weapon range. We'll set this one aside because that's basically a disfavor with Intimidate. Not bad at all. Too bad that's a hybrid though. We'll snag another base here. 186, yo, this one's good. 186 with T2, so that's T4 hybrid. This one actually got me excited for a second there. I got kind of baited. Onslaught. So let's see. Supported by level 20 Onslaught goes to 134. That's perfect roll. T2 flat and T4 hybrid. That's actually pretty solid. It's sitting at 567 without attack speed. That's definitely a keep. Okay, so I just crafted attack speed on this guy, and it's sitting at 650 DPS, a 650 DPS axe with level 20 Onslaught. Is level 20 Onslaught, does it give anything other than Onslaught? Let me check real quick. Okay, so I just checked, and it turns out level 20 Onslaught doesn't give you any bonus except for a chance to gain Onslaught on kill. So level 20 gives you a 44% chance. So while that is rather nice, it's not really a DPS booster, so if you were, bossing or something, this level 20 Onslaught would be pretty much useless. If it had quality, Onslaught quality gives you attack and cast speed, but there's no quality on there, so unfortunately kind of a waste, but still a very solid axe. 141 with flaring. I mean, 573. There is no open prefix though. There's a T6 hybrid in there. Level 16 Fortify. This one's pretty good, but I think I might have to roll over that. I'm not sure. I might grab another base. 573 is not that great. Level 16 Fortify is pretty solid, but too bad about that hybrid. This one could have been really good. It was close. Very close. Intimidate Dex. Ooh, here we go. It's not. Oh man, it looked like Merciless, but it's not. So it's 176% increased fizz with T3 flat. And what's the hybrid? T6 hybrid. We could try to annul the T6 hybrid and then slam a prefix, and I think I'm going to. It's currently sitting at 604 DPS. That's actually pretty good. How high can it go? It can be divined up 10% more, actually 12% more, and then not very much in the flat. I mean, 604. Maybe I'll set it aside. It is decent, about the same as a disfavor, but I might end up rolling over that. It's a decent axe though. Overall, it's a decent axe. This one is tempered, tier 2, but it actually has a hybrid. It does have the Elder weapon range. You can actually craft double weapon range. Check this out. So let me run to my bench. So you have to hit weapon range as a suffix, and then you can craft +2. So now you have a +4 weapon range weapon. So this weapon has 15 range. Pretty sweet. Only Elder specific suffix. So yeah, pretty solid. Okay, one tab almost down. Some decent axes actually, like surprisingly good. This one is T3, T5, so again, that T5 is too low, but man, those suffixes are good. T1 strength, T3 attack speed. If that was like T3% increased fizz damage, you could slam it. But even if you hit T1 hybrid right here, it wouldn't be that great of an axe. So, I mean, it would be good, but you're not going to hit T1 hybrid. Let's be honest here. Go ahead, roll over it. Ooh, no flat fizz. And a little bit of flat, a little bit of percentage increase. The world's smallest hybrid, Squires, and onto tab 2 we go. Decent flat. This is actually, I almost rolled over this. This is actually T2 flat, T1 hybrid. We'd have to slam. Well, let's just go ahead and annul it one time so we can see what we're dealing with here. We'd have to slam that prefix mod, or sorry, annul the prefix mod thirsty and then slam high percentage increase. Let's just see if we can even get rid of the leech first. Of course we did. Alright, fine. If I slam a suffix, I'm gonna be sad, and there's a chance I do. So what we're gonna do here is block a suffix. So now we have a 50-50 to slam either a prefix or a suffix. Actually, I don't know if it's exactly a 50-50, but we'll call it that. Close enough. Okay, so now we can either slam a prefix or a suffix. This is a pretty unlikely slam, but hey, you gotta try, right? So we have to slam like T2 plus percentage increase fizz. Let's see what we hit. We hit a suffix, actually a good suffix, the attack speed. So here we go. This will be it. This is let's see if that shoots up to. If it shoots up to over 200%, we're golden. 122. If we actually hit tier 8 percentage increased fizz. Wow. So setting up 533. Unfortunately, that's not good enough. In theory, I can annul it again. This can be never ending. Let's see if we can just annul it again. Get rid of that low percentage. Yo, no way. Free slam. Just wasting currency here. Okay, here we go. 1 out of 6 and I hit it. I really should have removed the strength craft. Let's see what we hit this time. Alright, now it's, well, I mean technically. Alright, fine. Here we go again. Remove this craft. And be gone melee gems. I ripped off a suffix. Oh boy. I mean, at this point, we're so far gone. Alright, be gone melee gems. I ripped off the flat fizz. It's actually dead. That's the end of that. It was fun while it lasted. Ooh, what is this? What is this disaster? 6% chance to gain an endurance charge on kill, 9% chance to blind enemies on hit with attacks, with good attack speed, T4 flat fizz, and T5 increased fizz. That's a nice SSF axe right there, boys. Look at all that utility. Endurance charge, blind, decent damage. Unfortunately, this is standard. Feels bad. This is it for tab number 2. Tab number 2 has been pretty lackluster. Tab 1 was great. Tab 2 has not been so great. No increased fizz. Although we're flying now. These chaotic resonators, they go a lot quicker. 2 more tries. Alright, tab 3, here I come. Here we go. Oh man, bummer. So it's T2 flat fizz with T2 endurance charge on melee stun, and a T8. Ooh, Squires hybrid. That, I believe, is the lowest possible hybrid, but it's not good enough to try to annul save it, so yeah, just gonna have to go ahead and roll over this one, unfortunately. 143. Oh yeah, we get a slam this one, boys. Okay, so it's T3 T3 with an open prefix and an open suffix. This is about as good as it gets for slamming and not feeling bad about it. So we'll go ahead and slam this one. Just gonna block a suffix so that I do not exalt a suffix, and we force the prefix exalt. So we need that 143 to jump up to, well, it needs to jump up to over 200%. Let's see what we do. +1 to level of socketed melee gems. Alright, so go ahead and annul it. See if we can save it. That is decent, but I mean, it's not nearly what we're looking for, right? And knocked off a suffix, not totally dead yet. And we knocked off the flat, totally dead. Alright, moving on. Decent little try there though. It was close, actually close. Good attack speed, bad fizz. 176, so that's actually merciless. Unfortunately, it's accompanied with Gleaming, Tier 5 Flat Fizz, and a Leech mod. So, in theory, we'd have to annul off the Flat Fizz and the Leech, and then slam Flaring and T1 Hybrid. So that's not happening. Just go ahead and get rid of it. Although, at least we hit Merciless. That is rather rare, so something, I guess. You know, I don't think I've seen a single 200% increased Fizz damage axe so far from this session, which is too bad. You love to see that. Here we go. So this is T2 with T1 attack speed, T2 flat with T1, excuse me, attack speed, and the endurance charge on melee stun. That's T3, rather low, but we're sitting at 535. Open prefix. I would need to annul off strength or stun duration though in order to want to slam this item. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if we can do that real quick. Strength or stun duration. We got rid of strength. Alright, fine. This is kind of a questionable slam, but let's hit it anyways. See what happens. We at least guarantee that we hit a prefix here. So let's go hit it. Go ahead, craft on any suffix. Doesn't matter. We'll just pop some strength on there. Now the reason I'm doing this, and some people might say like, hey, why are you exalting, why are you annulling when you already have an open prefix? It's so I can clean the suffixes later if I do hit a sweet exalt here, which is probably not going to happen, but okay, so +2, so I didn't hit one. Try to annul again, but if I did hit one, then I wouldn't have to annul after I hit a sweet exalt. It would just either be dead instantly, or we could instantly know that we can clean the item. So I annulled off a suffix, unfortunately, so let's see if we can get rid of the +2. Annulled off attack speed. No, that's pretty much dead to me now. The attack speed is what was keeping it good, so see ya. Alright boys, tab 3 coming to an end here. Let's see what we can hit. This one's been pretty uneventful. I think we had like one exalt try, but so far, nothing. Crit chance, crit multi, crit axis, here we go. So far this tab's been pretty lackluster, just like the last one. Nice, T8 hybrid, that Squires, lowest possible hybrid. There's flaring, but no fizz to accompany it, unfortunately. 87%, 88%. We're going up. 78, never mind. Two more. Okay, absolutely nothing there. And 85% with T3 flat, but not gonna cut it. Alright, here we go boys, last tab. This is it. Ooh, okay. Okay, T1, so Merciless, accompanied with Razor Sharp. This one is definitely getting an exalt. Let's see if I can exalt a good hybrid. Chances are I cannot, but definitely a good setup here. Very good setup. So just going to go ahead and block a suffix on this so I cannot exalt a suffix, and slam the final prefix. Alright guys, here we go. If that 176 jumps up to 240 plus, we win. +2 again. Feels bad, man. Alright, so let's just go ahead. This one is definitely worth trying to annul down and save if we can help it. We have to get rid of that +2. We cannot rip off the increased or flat. Well, Merciless gone. Feels bad. Oh well, fun try. This fourth and final tab. It's not looking good. 167, so that is tyrannical. But it's with burnished. Yeah, that's just not worth doing anything with, unfortunately. So go ahead and roll over it. Could try to annul off the flat, but then you have to slam, as I keep saying, really high flat fizz and really high hybrid, so it's just not going to happen. So just go ahead and roll over it. Ooh, this one is pretty good. This is just like the one from earlier, so it's tyrannical instead of merciless with T3 razor sharp open suffix. Oh, never mind. There's not an open prefix. For some reason that leech I skimmed over it. So yeah, not just like the other one. Actually have to annul off the leech. So there's a 50-50. We brick this item right away. Let's see what happens. We took off a suffix. This is very unfortunate because now we could slam two suffixes. Let's see if we can rip off leech. Oh, we took off the T2 increased fizz, so it's dead. Alright, here we go. This is it. We're getting down to it, boys. Tab 4 of 4. This is the last stretch for all of Delve. Here we go. Nothing. 156. T6 flat, though, and there's a hybrid. That's dead. Nothing there. That is T2 flat, though. Hybrid, but a low tier, tier 5. Oh man, I'm not feeling confident. 5 more. 118% with low flat. 105 decent flat, T3, but yeah, we're not gonna annul anything on there. 3 more. 2 more. Alright, last resonator for Delve. Here we go, boys. Feels bad, man. Well, let's see what we hit here. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this crafting session. We did pretty okay. We hit this Blood Beak, 652 DPS axe with crafted attack speed, supported by level 20 onslaught, which is not great, but hey, pretty solid axe overall. And then a couple other decent ones. Looking forward to Betrayal League. I might not be there at League start, but I'm definitely planning on playing it. And I'm very excited because we're going to get the combo of fossil crafting and beast crafting, and that sounds very, very strong. So I'm excited to see what kind of weapons people can craft in both Betrayal and in Standard, considering those are going core now. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to some more crafting in the future. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you in the next video.